What's cooking, folks? Vermillion Phoenix here, and today we're jumping into some more Orcs Must Die Unchained. This time we're going to go ahead and try to 5-star Orcatraz. So, I think my best bets at doing this is a character with relatively good movement speed. So far, I've been doing pretty well with Max and Midnight, so I think I will try Midnight again. Max does have a small advantage against one wave, which may make him a pretty good choice for this. It's a wave of satyrs that happens towards the end, and that wave lasting as long as it does probably means that you can make a better choice of the traps that I use. Actually, I don't think I've made enough use of ceiling traps here, and I believe that is largely my fault. So, the swinging mace isn't as multi-purpose. Let's take a pounder. That may make all the difference here. Okay. Of course, Midnight is going to have a DPS advantage as a hero. Max is going to have the ability to place additional traps, so that's super important. Actually, let's take a quick look at my loadout. So, I have a Deckhand Guardian for the spot in front of the ship. Usually, because of the trap setup that I'm using, almost nothing will make it there anyway, unless there's some sort of glitch, or something gets flipped an odd way from landing on top of the floor Scorcher. And then I don't have the Jailer yet, so I'm using a Sun Guardian for the outside positions. We have a Vegetable Amending and a Mage's Clover. Tier 6 floor spikes, Tier 7 barricades. I could probably make out with more cash by actually using the, where is it? There we go. The Great Wall. Actually, no, because of the way that barricades need to be set up. There's a couple areas that are like, they have a 3-space width, so it really doesn't, it's about a wash. Alright, I'm using Brimstones, Grinders, Floor Scorchers, Pounders, and Ceiling Ballista. So I think that's a pretty solid choice so far. Let's go ahead and jump in.
I'll hunt them down.
Alright, here we go. Gonna drop the Deckhand there, and the Sun Guardian there. And we're gonna go ahead and prowl over here. First thing we're going to do is block off this area, force a funnel right here.
Lure them here.
Okay. Oh, no, actually we don't want to do that. Let's put that there.
Just like circles. Just like circles. A hunter's pride.
Okay, actually, no, let's not dump all of our cash into too many brimstones too close together. Okay, so we have a good amount of things happening here. Is that really worth it? Let's give it a shot. Okay. So that will flame most things that are coming through here. I'll have to run across these, and I'll hit the 2 grinders that we have set up. So let's go ahead and get that started.
Enemy has opened a minion portal.
Now I do have a couple of parts that would allow me to place the grinders quicker. I have some short springs, which would make these cheaper. Grinders recharge in a way that makes it so that extending their cooldown isn't super horrible. So the prowl is that it's about to be destroyed. And then we're just going to start wailing on these guys when they get close. The traps will do most of the work. And we have a nice healing bottle sitting there for us as soon as these guys pop. Now, when they die, get around the corner as soon as possible. They are going to hit you with a number of exploding archers, which are very much not in your best interest to be near. So That'll hit just about everything. We're going to place a pounder in the center. Actually, we can drop another one right there. Oh, they're still firing at me. Okay. I'm going to take hard and kill it, so I can start swatting these down. Alright, looks like they should be pretty much guaranteed to die. I'm going to go ahead and match these as soon as possible. One of the biggest issues that I generally have here is these guys.
Just like circles.
So what I'm going to do Alright, now that that's set up, we should be okay going forward. We got actually going to place a couple more once I get the opportunity to come back up here. Those two are pretty much all I'll be able to place for now because of how rapidly they have all of these kobolds coming out. I have no idea why he ran that way unless he meant to charge at me. Alright, let's get these guys. Now block this to constrict the pathing for what's going to be coming out of here. The most important thing is to drop these guys as close as possible over here. And then of course, as soon as they get close enough, we dash through them, come up behind them, and deal all of that damage. Going to grab Nimble as the Knight so that we can prowl quicker. I'm just going to blow you up now. Alright, so I'm pretty much one-shotting these guys because of my level. Alright, they're pretty much done now. Let's go ahead. All of these enemies are going to be heavy, so anything that you place over here really isn't that big of an issue.
Useful.
They've summoned a boss minion.
Okay. Leaving. Oh wow, can't invis or prowl. Well, that guy's targeting me. That's nice. Well, he's dead. And what else do we have there? They're gone. Just gotta take down the last shield dude. No, he wasn't even a shield dude. Mash Z immediately. And we'll come back up here and just start spamming pounders.
Practically a box. Useful.
Drop those.
Practically a box.
And then I think we're pretty much a-okay for that area.
Can you see me now?
Alright, now we're going to head back up here and see what we can do about dealing with these guys.
Our barricades are under attack.
Not a lot of them, but we definitely want them to die as fast as possible. Oh wow, you're still alive. Oh, that was remedied. So these guys are really annoying because of their ability to just resist damage. Luckily, because of the number of traps that I have out here, it doesn't really last that long, but should they happen to go anywhere, they can wind up being a tad dangerous. Let's see, we're on wave 7. About 6 minutes left. Yeah, not too horrible, but this is where they start to elongate the waves, which is really annoying. Let me actually take the damage buff to dash and slash. They've doubled the cooldown on dash and slash as of this particular update, which makes it not quite as useful. And alternatively, well, I should say in addition to, It kind of makes that Weaver not as good as it used to be, which is problematic. I mean, it wasn't a great Weaver in the first place, and now it's still not that great a Weaver. It's worse. So I don't know, like maybe it needs to be buffed, because the poison one is actually a pretty solid choice. Alright.
I'm quite low on health to death scale.
That's weird. I swore I wasn't taking any damage when I hit that. Wonder why the healing didn't actually happen. Well, there really shouldn't be anything else holding me up. Looks like we need to run over here. What else is coming? Alright. Pride Hunters, not even going to stay in biz for them. Come and get me. Pride Hunters themselves have the ability to jump over your barricades, and I'll try to go and attack your, oops. They'll try to go and attack your guardians, which you really don't want. Other than that, they're really nothing important at all. Alright. Those, there's a distraction. Okay. These guys are really what I want dead. So you get this huge stream of satyrs. I'm gonna take ability kill.
They've summoned a boss minion.
Oh, and I managed to kill everything before Swifty got out. Let's go, Swifty. Alright, I think I've pretty much got this now.
This will stop them. This will stop them.
Those are pretty much going to guarantee that just about whatever comes out of here is insta-dead. And I seem to be doing a ton of damage right now. Oh, what? No, that wasn't on cooldown. That was weird. I pushed Q and nothing happened. Must have been a case of bad luck. Or my keyboard's dying. Neither of those are good though. Alright. Do I have to worry about these at all? Nope, he's dead. And so are you. Alright, got these barbarian guys here. A few slashes should take them down. However, they have that sturdy ability that the soldiers do, so they are going to absorb a lot of my time, unfortunately. Alright, we have a minute and a half left. That might be just enough to get this done. So, enemies that spawn this wave are actually pretty interesting, in that you don't really have anything you can do about them. I am lacking enough traps up here, and that is a bit of a problem. So let me do that. So I believe that the trap setup that I have in the front there is enough to basically deal with whatever they have pretty well. I'm worried about how well these guys will be taken care of mostly. They seem to be okay. Sarge only buffs their damage. Alright, let's get all that damage done there. Alright, most of them won't make it out alive. Got about 30 seconds left. They're all going to be coming through here anyway. Let's go ahead and take out Sarge.
We've defeated the enemy's boss minion.
Perfection.
And there we go. I think we got it. Yes. And we did it without going Unchained, because I just got the achievement for it. Nice. 10 minutes, 12 seconds. Nowhere near the top of the leaderboard for score, but we were going for 5 stars, and that's exactly what we got. Okay, so that was Orcatraz. Again, I'm not really a fan of stages that have super tight pars for the sake of just making the 5-star difficult. I mean, it doesn't really force you to challenge yourself as far as taking care of the enemies. It just forces you to have to run around and try to spam damage at things. And that means that certain characters will be better at it, like Midnight or Max, or even Bianca with 6 speed pads. But it doesn't really offer a particularly unique challenge. Like, the fun thing about Orcatraz is really the diversity of enemy types that you get. It would have been nice to see a lot of them mixed up in different ways, like you know, the satyrs and explosive kobolds, like sort of switching the gates that they come out of. But I understand that for balance reasons that's probably a bit of an issue. But I don't know, I just don't like the fact that like the stage just feels like you need to rush around, and it doesn't really offer as much in the way of interesting ways to dispatch the enemies if you're trying to get the 5 stars. Other stages can be 5-starred with a huge variety of traps. This one pretty much requires that you do something like spam spikes and kill everything before it really manages to get outside of the gates. Either way, I hope this guide helps you guys out. You know, you managed to get that final box off of Orcatraz. The 4-star is considerably easier, just simply because you don't have to worry about the time. But let me know what you guys think about it. You feel the time is too strict here? Is it right where you like it? The funny thing is, if you look at the leaderboard, in most cases, like, you'll see a lot of these with like 5 stars. Here, most people's top scores pretty much don't even care about the time. Either way, thanks as always for watching, guys. I sincerely appreciate it. As always, let me know what you think of this, like the video, me, whatever, in the comments below. And until next time, folks, as always, have a good one.